How much do YouTubers make in money, dollars? Well, it varies a lot. Believe me, it varies a lot. And there's no one set dollar amount, that they get per view or whatever, because it varies by the season, the type of ads, how popular the individual is, da 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 da, and on and on and on. But for me, and I'll tell you, I get about $5 per thousand views, and it goes up or down a little bit depending on the time of the year, and I guess some other things that I'm not aware of. So, at $5 per thousand views, it makes pretty simple math. If I have a video that gets 2,000 views, I make $10. Yippee! Yo, yeah, but so let's just take Comment Call for example. It averages about right now 1,500 views a day. That'd be $7.50 a day, would be about $240, $230, whatever that is in that range a month. Is that good? No, it's not much at all. But if you add in driving video, which gets 2,000 views, and some other things that get a couple of thousand views, I end up getting probably 5,000 views a day on new videos, average. So that gives me $750 a month. Is that right? You got to be $25 a day. Yeah, $750 a month on the new videos. But I have about 8,000 videos out there now. They're some of them are not very popular at all. Some of them don't get any new views. Some of them get a few. The tiny Home Depot gets a lot. That's like drilling for oil and you finally hit a well. Well, I hit one there. It's got 10 million views. That's a lot of money spread out over about 3 years, and it's still doing okay. And what's this guy going to do? Pull out in front of me? But yeah, so as far as YouTubers, I'm a gnat and hurricane. Okay, I don't make very much at all compared to others. There's two top dogs on YouTube, and that's Mr. Beast and PewDiePie. And PewDiePie's in his 30s. Mr. Beast, I don't know what he is, probably about the same, I don't know. And yeah, they have 150 million subscribers, and every video they do gets millions of views per day, or I don't know how many they do per week. But yeah, they're the YouTube multi-millionaires. And because they have 150 million plus subscribers, they get a lot of free stuff. You can bet on that. They probably have to turn it back because, if you have a product and you can get them to endorse it, you got a lot of free advertising, or sort of. It's the cost of your product. I think PewDiePie drives a Tesla or two. I don't know what Mr. Beast drives, but yeah, but the good thing about their situation is both of them carved out a niche several years ago, and as they've gotten older, their audience has gotten older, so they just kind of keep the same audience and add a few along the way. And but yeah, PewDiePie was a gamer. He played video games and stuff, and told kids how to kill the monster or whatever. And yeah, but anyway, so now those kids are older. He's 33. He's got a wife, fixing to have a baby. I think he lives in Japan. I'm not sure. I watched some videos, and it looked like they were coming from Japan. So anyway, enough said about that. So yeah, with a YouTube channel, once you get over that hump to get monetized, you got to have a whole lot of views if you're planning on living off of it. Like going out on the road, so to speak, and just doing YouTube videos and living happily ever after. Could I live on my YouTube earnings? Well, if they were consistent, I would say no problem, but they're not. They go up and down and up and down. But overall, I'd have to say, yeah, I could probably get by. Just on YouTube. Yeah. But then in addition to that, since I'm an old dog, I got Social Security. Does that help? You bet. You bet it does, because with Social Security, see, I can live comfortably off my Social Security earnings, or not earnings, but payment. And yeah, so that's good, you know. But so anyway, some of you guys have been asking about, you know, earnings. Some of you say, "Oh, Rusty's a millionaire and all this crap." Well, he's not, you know. And I do get, I do turn down a lot of products that are offered to me for free. That might be useful to someone else, but I just don't want them because there is somewhat of an obligation to give them a decent report. You know, even though you try to be honest, you have that feeling of obligation somewhat. You can't help it because if somebody sends you something for free and it turns out to be a piece of crap, you know, you don't just do the video and say, well, folks, if you buy this, you're throwing your money away. Well, because you might have gotten a defective product. You know, you may have gotten a lemon. So you just have to kind of casually brush over it and say, well, my experience was not all that great, but you know, you do you, I do me, and that's kind of how I do them. But yeah, so anyway, that was the YouTube earnings creator earnings video, and now we'll just kind of cruise for a minute. I'm headed to Ruidoso. I'm going to get me some potatoes to make me some potato salad, and I'll also go by the Allsup's gas station and get me a Diet Dr. Pepper so I can enjoy my dark chocolate covered almond. So yeah, but YouTube creators, you know, the earnings are all over the board, you know, but there's a lot of millionaires, a lot. And that's why I say that for people that are critical of YouTube, and maybe justifiably so in some cases, be careful because, you know, they have created a lot of jobs and income for people that would otherwise not have it. You know, me one of them. I mean, I couldn't earn this much working part-time at all because I just do this, you know, like I'm going to the grocery store and I'm doing a video that may make me $7.50. You know what I mean? And it's a numbers game. The more views you get, the more money you make. And the more videos you make, the more views you get. So it doesn't take a mental giant to figure out that if you do 2 videos a day as opposed to 1 a month, you're going to make more money if that's what you want to do. And of course, money is always an incentive. If somebody denies that they're not in it for the money, or they say they're not in it for the money, they're in it for the money. I do enjoy it. It gives me something to do, and I could live without it. I'm one of the few that could probably live entirely without the YouTube earnings very comfortably. So some of these people rely on it, and you can tell. You know, when they got their wife naked on a sailboat trying to get the view count up, you know, you know, or their girlfriends or friend, and the guys, you know, trying to do the best they can to be sexy. You know, it's because they're trying to get the views up, you know, and that's life. But, you know, knowing that 50 cents won't get you a cup of coffee. I'm not saying anything negative about the people that do that. I'm just saying that that's the way it is. You know, whenever they sell a car, there used to be the old advertisements for cars on, you know, network TV. You know, they'd have a beautiful girl walking around the car and pointing out its attributes, or whatever you want to call it, and nobody was looking at the car. You know, I mean, you know, sex sells, and that's just the way it is. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, on a beautiful drive to Ruidoso from Capitan, New Mexico on Highway 48. Right now we're going south, believe it or not. It always seems like you're going north from Capitan, but you're not. We're going due south from Capitan to Ruidoso. Both of them are Ruidoso. Parts of it are the same elevation as Capitan. Overall, Ruidoso is higher in the elevations. If you go to the right there, we go to Nogales. Straight ahead, we go to Bonito. There's a few little communities out here. I still don't know the names of it. There's the Angus Cemetery and other things. The speed limit 45. So I can't believe I was almost speeding. Scary, isn't it? Yeah, this is a pretty part of the drive here. I call it the S's. You know, we go through these S curves, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but if you have any kind of hobby or anything, I'd recommend, you know, starting a YouTube channel and, you know, working to get it monetized, because, you know, you never know what's going to catch on. You know, there's several sewing channels, gardening channels, you know, horse channels, dog channels, cat channels, chicken cat channels, you know, you name it. And there's a channel on YouTube where some creator is making some money. Cooking channels, a lot of those. That old guy going down that hill or mountain in a fifth wheel, he's checking his brakes out. I know the feeling. We'll let this go till I get over to the Allsup's convenience store gas station in Ruidoso. About, I'd say we're probably 7 minutes away. Pure guess, but might be close. We're climbing the mountain here. And the good thing about my all-electric vehicle is, since it's 100% torque, you don't have any problem climbing these mountains. And there's no gear shifting. There's no shifting up or shifting down. It's just one steady, smooth ride. And I do like the convenience of charging at home. I don't have to go to gas stations anymore. I don't have to get oil changes. I do have to replace tires, just like everybody else. Off to the right, it is called Alto Portable Buildings. Go there if you need a portable building. If you're in the Ruidoso, Alto, Capitan, Carrizozo area. Yeah, they're delivering the RV cover this Friday morning, early. How early, I don't know yet. They say they'll call 30 minutes in advance, which is good. That doesn't mean they will call 30 minutes in advance. That means they say they will call 30 minutes in advance. What they do is whenever they're leaving the hotel or wherever they are, they call, and if it's 5 minutes to your place, well, that's how much notice you get. I mean, that's the way I do it anyway. Well, we have a road grader going up the mountain in front of us. So we're probably going to get a good look at the rear end of a road grader. Now, this old guy here is pretty good. He's pulling over enough to let us by. Thank you, sir. Now he's going to work. If he's paid by the hour, if it was me and I was paid by the hour, I'd have it in the lowest gear it had, going as slow as it possibly could go. Why? Yeah, you're getting paid by the hour, man. Drag it out. If you're getting paid by the job, that's another story. Start your YouTube channel and enjoy your life. You know, and if what you're doing doesn't seem to be attracting an audience like you think it should, do something else. You know what I mean? Modify it. You know what I mean? Add in some flavor. Do something different. You know what I mean? You know, I can talk smart, but yeah, have I done any real changes? I just do whatever the hell I want to do, actually. I don't have any pattern at all. I mean, Sometimes I'm talking about RVing, and sometimes I'm showing you a picture of a flower, you know, and everywhere in between. Now, we're talking about YouTube earnings or whatever, or electric vehicles. You know what I mean? And I have to say that seems to work better than just having a channel dedicated to one item. You know, like I'm just going to do RVing stuff and that's it. I think I would recommend that you try a little variety, see what happens. Are we going to make it? I said 7 minutes or whatever. We got 3 minutes to go. Are we going to make it? I think we'll be close. I didn't put the blue towel up, so when we turn into the sun, you're going to see the reflection. Why didn't I put the blue towel up? Well, because when I started, the sun was behind me and I didn't need it. Now we're winding through the mountains and we go north, south, east, west, you know, all over. Well, the Alto Cafe is open today, but it's not packed. Well, it's 9:12 a.m. As we turn east, you'll see the glare in the window, and then as we turn the other way, the glare will fade away. How magic. Maybe I was wrong on that. Well, I don't know. We still got a couple of minutes yet. And there's the mountains around Ruidoso. Actually, the city's right in that. And the Apache Casino is right out there in that forest of the mountains. The Inn of the Mountain Gods is the name of the Apache Casino. Mescalero Apache. You know, for those of you that have, music in your videos, and a lot of creators do, you might try doing a few videos without any music and see if the view count goes up or down or remains the same. Because some people may not like the music that you play and they'll immediately click off. It'd be hard to tell though, because see, once they've clicked on, that counts as a view, you see? So you really may not be able to tell how many people don't like your music. Here we go, guys. It's 9:13 and we're fixing to pull right into Allsup's. I was right on the money. $3.49 a gallon for regular unleaded and $3.99 for diesel. Why do I pull up to a gas pump? Because it's in the shade. And out here, folks, shade means a lot. So with that in mind, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link. Drink plenty of water. Stretch, walk. Stand guard at the door of your mind and enjoy your life. Keep your health and start your YouTube channel if you want to. Adios, bye.